Hey team, happy Thursday, final day of our first full week of doing the online classes. To go over the Africa warm up from Wednesday, which of the following is an ethnic group not living in Africa? You guys know that that is the Persians. The Persians we talked about when we were talking about Southwest Asia, specifically Iran. We talked about this time when we were talking about Africa, we looked at four different ethnic groups. We looked at the Arabs, we looked at the Ashanti, we looked at the Bantu and the Swahili, but we did not talk about the Persians. So today's warm up that you need to complete is number 22. List what each ethnic group's practices, religiously speaking. Look at your charting the text to find the answers. So list what each ethnic group's practices are. That needs to be reworded. I'll go in and change it, but it should say list what each ethnic group's practices are religiously speaking, meaning what do they practice? Is it one religion that they practice? Do they practice more than one religion? A combination of religions? What is it that they're known for identifying as religiously? You can use your charting the text to answer this. Each of the ethnic groups listed has a section on the charting the text that says religion. So it will answer this question for you. Okay. I'll also be going over it on Friday. This one little hair is just sticking up, and I see it in my video evidence. It's funny looking, guys. Just bear with me. So I'll go over these answers tomorrow, but I don't think you'll need me to because you guys are familiar with charting the text and you'll be able to go back and do that. You also have been preparing with the Kahoot and creating flashcards and are familiar with these ethnic groups. Many of you will be able to answer this without looking back, but if you need to, you do have that resource. The second thing you'll do after you get your warm up done for the day is you'll notice in your Google Classroom underneath e-learning attendance that this is posted there for you. It always says FinCap Friday, of course, because we traditionally have always done this on Fridays. But I will try to make this a Thursday thing for us, at least while we're digitally learning, so we're not forgetting about our personal finance standards and having a little bit of fun while we do it. So today's FinCap Friday, what you're going to do is you'll just click present mode. It will take you to the Kahoot that you see here. You'll log in and answer those 5 questions and see how you do. After you finish playing the Kahoot, you'll want to go over and watch this video, FinCap Friday. It's only a few minutes long, like 3 minutes long, very short. And then for your e-learning attendance question of the day, this question is posted in your e-learning attendance and you'll need to respond to it and submit it for the day. It says, do you think you can become a millionaire? And if so, what is your plan to accomplish it? Okay. After you are done with that and submitted, you are done with your e-learning attendance question for Thursday. But then you'll notice underneath social studies digital classroom, you have this lesson posted for you. Please make sure you're taking time to do these. This is how your attendance is counted. I need to make sure that you're taking the time to go through them. Also, guys, if you have questions, you need to make sure to get those to me, guys, between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Sometimes I do bounce back over and I see my emails and I do stuff in the afternoons, but sometimes I don't. Yesterday was a day I did not, and I had a bunch of emails when I came in today. And I just caught an email at like 4:38 this afternoon telling me I don't know how to turn in 2 days assignment, even though that person had already been on there and I had posted a video about it. So you need to make sure if you have any questions about turning something in or something like that, that you let me know before 3 o'clock, not at 4 or 5. And make sure that I know that you can't do something that's essential to you being kind of present for my class for the day. So right here on this lesson, it's called Interactive Win the Powerball. So it says 49% of Americans say they bought at least one ticket in their state lottery in the past year. Do you think most of them hit it big? Doubtful. Use this Powerball simulator to see how you would do spending $100 on lottery tickets in the Powerball. When you click on this, it has a really cool jackpot. There's a couple of paragraphs right here that gives you information about the Powerball. But there's this really cool generator where you can type in your numbers or you can let it do a quick pick. But you don't want to let it do the quick pick right away because we're going to do that a little bit later in the assignment. You hear my son? And cartoons in the back so that I can make this video for you guys. So what you'll see right here is it says, in case you were wondering, it gives you the numbers for the last 3 drawings. And it wants you to type in your numbers here. So if I want to pick like a 2, it says I can pick numbers between 1 and 69. So I could put like a 56 or whatever, a 4 and 3, 22, whatever. And then the circle for the Powerball has to be 1 through 26. So I'm going to put like 23. Okay. So after I do that, I'm going to take that out because I think it'll actually show it on your screen if I do it. But the next thing that you'll do is head over to the LA Times Powerball Simulator and input your guys. I love y'all talking about the potty, but like I'm making a video for my class right now. Life, right? Anyways, head over to the LA Times Powerball Simulator. That's that same website up here that we just clicked on. And input your 6 numbers. When you push play, the simulator will assume you want to spend your full $100 on lottery tickets. It will check your numbers against the winners, and it will calculate how much you've spent, won, and your win-loss total. Your balance will always end in 0 as it assumes you want to spend any winnings and more tickets. You can see, I'm going to let it pick for me just and assume I pick those numbers. And if I click play, you'll see what it looks like so that you're not kind of worried about what it's doing. You'll see it's running through your money. And anytime you win some more, you get some more, it says you're out of money. You spent $111, so we like won $11 total playing the lottery and won $11 back. You're in the hole $100, so why not throw some more money at the problem? And it gives you an option to choose one of these. At first, you're not going to choose one of them. You just want to see where you're at and come down here and put the money spent, the money won, and the win-loss. You'll know that because if I X out of here, it says spent, won, win-loss right here. You see that. You'll leave it open because you're going to move a little bit down. It says next, the game asks you if you want to play another 100, 1,000, or your whole paycheck. We clicked out of that. Exit out of that box without selecting any of the 3 and take a look at how does this work section. Here in the wins column, you'll see how many times you successfully matched 1 number, 2 numbers, 3 numbers, etc. You'll also see how much you collected on each winning play. So when you click right here and you scroll down to the how does it work, it shows you the wins. I like won $7 one time, and its odds are 1 in 580. I won $4 one time, and the odds were 1 in 92 to win that one. So when I come back,
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. You want to say hello? You say hello. Say hello to the students. You got to wave in the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
Say I'm Ethan.
I'm Ethan.
You give me a kiss. Mwah. Give me just a second, and I'll finish this. Okay? Be right with you. So don't do that on my wall, please. On the floor. 1.
Ethan.
Thank you, baby.
Come on, bud.
Okay. So how many times did you win? If I looked at mine, I won 2 times, guys. So I would have put a 2 here. What was the largest single prize you won? Well, if I look back, the largest single prize I won was $7. So I won $7. That was the biggest one I got so far. It says, remember, this could be you. And it shows Laura Medlin, Jim Gibson, Rope 2, and Richard Renato, and how much they want to win. And it says, will you go with your same lucky numbers? Do a quick pick and let the computer pick for you. Select new numbers by hand. Select new numbers by hand. Make your selection, then push play again and spend another 100 on the lottery. So you'll do it another couple of times by doing a quick pick and then changing your numbers up and put some new numbers in. And then you'll come down here and do the spent, won, win-loss again. And then you'll go back to that and look and see how many times you've won this time. It says to play, the Powerball costs $2. Do some division to determine how many times you've played so far. How many tickets have you purchased? What percent of the time are you winning? So look at how many times you've played versus how many times you have won. Okay? And you will divide the number of times you have won by the number of times you have played. It will give you a percent, like a decimal. Once you get that, move the decimal 2 times to the right, and that is the percentage of the time you are winning. How are you feeling about your lottery experience so far? How does that make you feel, knowing what your percentage is? For example, if I won, let me do an online, I'll show you them. online calculator. You can just go to online calculator from home, or if you have a hand calculator or your phone calculator, that's fine. Let's say I won like 9 times out of 150 times I played. Okay. That would be 6% because that gives me a 0.06. And if I move that 1, 2, that knows that I won 6% of the time. Okay. So you have to, after you do that, you want to come back and say, how do you feel about your experience so far? Even if you're not winning, lots of people are. 566,475 on one day. And here's a graph showing you people winning. It says the current Powerball jackpot is 229 million. You really want to win, so you throw more money at that problem. To the tune of $1,000, go ahead and play. So it's telling you click 1,000 and play again. And then do this again. How much spent, how much won, win, loss. Then go back and look again and see what is your largest single win so far. Like when we go up here, now what's your biggest win? Did you get any of these out of all the plays that you've played? This game always assumes you want to invest your winnings back into the game. Is this true in your case? Had you won the prize listed in question 11, would you have used it to purchase more lottery tickets? And if not, what would you have done with your winnings? So after we get done with that, you're going to go down here and it says, oh, this game is so exciting. Watch a real drawing. That jackpot is calling your name. What would you do if you won 229 million? Tell me here. Devise a strategy to use in your next 5 rounds that you're going to play. Okay. But before you do, some food for thought. There are drawings twice a week and 52 weeks in a year. So buying a ticket for every drawing for the whole year would cost $208. You could buy 1,000 tickets for $2,000. How do you like those odds? The average starting salary for a college grad in 2018 was $50,000, $390 for a bi-monthly take-home pay of $1,457. If you want to play your whole paycheck, you've got to play big to win big. What if you bought 5,000 tickets? Okay, record. Let me move my video. Okay, record your strategy here. Remember, you're playing 5 additional rounds and you can keep the same numbers or select new ones each time. So put your strategy here. After 5 additional rounds, how much did you spend? How much did you win? And what was your total win-loss? That's where you'll put that right here, just like we did from the very beginning. If you're feeling defeated, here's how tall a $300 million prize will be stacked in $100 bills. Do you want to continue playing after you see that picture? Why or why not? All of the images in this document are taken directly from the Powerball website. How did the images impact your decision making, and how did your experience playing the lottery in this simulation align with the main messages in the images? All the images that you've seen, all the graphs that you've seen came from Powerball. Think about this question and then answer it. If there were real money on the line, how, if at all, would your strategy change? Okay? This is your math bonus directly from the Powerball website again. Read and be amazed. Guys, I love y'all. Y'all are super loud. I love y'all. Thank you. Odds are you don't know this. You want to read this. Did you know the odds of you winning a prize are the same in every Powerball drawing? You have a 1 in 24.9 chance of winning a prize when the advertised jackpot is $40 million. You still have a 1 in 24.9 chance of winning a prize when the advertised jackpot is $1 billion. Even if there are more tickets sold in a particular drawing, your odds of winning a prize are the same. My house is loud, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, this is life. If you've got a 1 in 24.9 chance of winning, what percent of the time should you expect to win? Is that higher or lower than you would have guessed? Watch my video if you need to remember how to get a percent in a situation like this. You would divide 1 by 24.9 like this. 1 divided by 24.9 equals, and I will move that decimal point 2 places to the right, and that's 4% roughly. Okay? So that's how you get that. And then your very last question of the day says, read closely. Is that your chance of winning the multi-million jackpot? What is the catch with their 1 in 24.9 claim? So guys, this is to get you to really see what's going on when people get into gambling and get into playing the lottery, what the odds really are, and really is it a good idea to continue to throw money at that problem, if you will. So I hope you have fun with this today. It's meant for you to have fun with it. It's also serious. It's meant to engage our brains during doing this and learning more about personal finance and how we handle our money. But it's also supposed to be fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I'll be here, guys. I'll be grading papers and checking through everything. Love you all, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Say bye, Ethan. How do I stop the recording?